Hi guys, welcome to episode 32nd of Sundays with Jasika. We always see a child do the most irrational thing. A child will start crying anywhere or everywhere. A child can start shouting anywhere. Can start running anywhere. And when I was a child, I used to cry a lot. Like I used to cry so much that I used to hold my breath until I used to faint. But thankfully, that habit is no longer inside of me. And then comes teenage. We stop doing so many things because of the way that we affect other people. And a small or a tiny remark from somebody else is enough for us to alter ourselves. Somebody made a comment on the way that you laugh. You're going to go back home, you're going to hear your own laugh a gazillion times until you find a laugh that's normal. If somebody makes fun of the way that you look, you're going to start hiding yourself under clothes or under makeup. That process goes on for so long until we completely lose ourselves. We find ourselves so disconnected to the person who we once were. And the real us is hidden somewhere deep down inside of us. Then we start the gruesome process of reconnecting with the person who we once were. A very beautiful example of making things normal or fit into the society is modern architecture. You see, modern architecture, it all looks so, like it has no life in it. It has no art in it. Almost every house, every modern house, it looks the same. It feels the same. It feels like a certain template or a blueprint that every house is being passed through, and they look the same. But when we go back in time, houses used to be beautiful. They used to be full of art and flaws. More beautiful a house was, that came with its flaws. We're so scared of having to show our flaws that we do not want to even try things out. And that is what I mean by let yourself be ugly. I think in my first or second video, I was talking about this concept of picking up a stick. The moment that you pick up a stick, both ends of the stick have to come up together. Like if you want to create something beautiful, it's going to have its flaws. So this is the stick that you're deciding to pick. If you want to create something beautiful and something meaningful, it has got to have its flaws. That's the irony of things. People, they just want to start out perfect and they want to have zero flaws. They're so scared of doing something wrong or letting themselves look ugly that they would rather fit into the normal definition. And I am honestly saying, I would rather let myself look ugly in the process of trying than to look normal while not even trying. I know that people must have opinions about me, and it's all right. It's always better. Remember that it's always better to have people talking about you rather than people not even knowing that you exist. You only exist for a brief period of time. Make sure that you are somebody, that you make your presence known, that you carry life within yourself. Letting yourself look ugly, it can be different for everybody. It could be like looking ugly physically or emotionally or in a creative sense. What I mean by this is that if you're trying to put something out there, a content out there, and you've done something different with it, but you're scared about what people will have to say about it, do it. Let yourself be ugly. This is the only way that you're going to release yourself from the burden of perfection. Life is too short to not be ugly. When a child starts to walk, a child falls so many times before actually walking without support. And even that, the first steps, they're not perfect. And that is how you learn. Failing is a part of being human. Being ugly is a part of being human. And who defines ugly anyway? Never be scared of failing. Don't be scared to look ugly. Because remember, you would always want to be remembered as somebody who's ugly rather than to be remembered as somebody who is normal. Normal? No. Stay away from normal as much as possible. try things out, and also stay away from people who are like, who judge you. I mean, if you have a friend, even I'm just, is a genuine advice, if you have a friend who's even ever made a comment that I think what you do is kind of cringe, just stay away from them. Because first of all, they're not trying to do anything, and second of all, you're trying to do something and they're trying to make you stop as well. So it's really simple. But yeah, that was it about today's video. Bye bye, see you in the next one.